Hey, what's up, friends? Brazilians, enemies,
People
Alexia,
of the world.
people of the world. Happy Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, and this is part 4 of our series about travel.
And before we get started,
Mm-hmm.
we wanted to tell you that the worksheets are available.
Yes, if you like what we do, if you think Inglês no Cru is cool and a new, more efficient way to learn English, or if you just think that we're funny or Alexia is cute or whatever, the best way to support the show is to go to inglesnocru.com. You can get personal coaching with me via Sound School or get all of the worksheets with the best vocabulary, pronunciation, grammar, everything from these episodes.
Yes.
Okay, enough marketing, on with the show. Oi, fala aí pessoal, bom dia. Você está escutando o Inglês no Rádio. I am your host, Foster Hodge. This is your daily dose of English. Hey, Alexia.
Hey, Foster, how are you today?
I'm doing pretty well.
Yeah,
How about you?
I am as well.
Cool. So, Alexia, can I ask you a question?
Today is Valentine's Day.
No. Oh, yes. Today is actually the day before Valentine's Day, but when you are hearing this, it will be Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, all you lovers.
Happy Valentine's Day. May this day the most lovable day
Do you know what day Valentine's Day is
in the rest
US?
of the world.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I think so. February 14th.
Exactly. February 14th.
Yes.
Perfect.
So we are very lucky to have 2 Valentine's Day per year.
We're so lucky. We have 2
We don't
opportunities
care much about it
to
but that's
celebrate our love for each other. 2 opportunities to spend money on things when we should not spend money.
okay. Yeah, we don't care much about it, but it's really cool.
Okay, Alexia. So, getting back to travel, can I ask you a question about travel?
Of course.
Have you ever traveled completely by yourself?
No,
Okay.
completely by myself. No.
Okay. You said that with a little bit of hesitation. So, for
No.
example, I know you've been on a lot of international flights by yourself.
Yes, but is this traveling by myself?
No. So, what I'm really talking about is solo travel.
Yeah.
Normally, solo international travel. So, I'm talking about leaving your home country.
I disagree when I say international.
It doesn't have to be international.
Yeah.
Okay, you can travel to Brazil, whatever. I'm just talking about leaving where you are by yourself and going to someplace totally new where you probably don't know anybody.
No, I haven't.
Okay, cool. But you have traveled a lot in groups and with other people. Okay, so today I want to talk about the difference between solo travel and group travel. And because I have done more solo traveling, you've done more group traveling, I will try to talk about the benefits of solo travel. You are the proponent for group travel. Sound good?
Yes.
So I will just say one benefit that I think is really important for solo travel. Then you have a chance, an opportunity to talk about it, defend group travel, and then vice versa. Cool?
Okay, cool.
Cool. So the first reason I think that solo travel is awesome is because you get to do whatever the hell you want. If you're in big groups, you have these itineraries and schedules, and maybe some people don't want to do this, some people don't want to eat that. Solo travel, it's all you, baby.
Yeah. Well, when I traveled with groups, they were all my friends. So it wasn't like a CVC traveling thing. It's a travel agency.
Okay.
And we didn't have an itinerary like midday you had to do that, at 5 you had to be back. No, we were like okay, let's do this today. Let's go to this beach
Mm-hmm.
and walk around and etc. So the last group travel that I did,
Mm-hmm.
it was to Punta del Este, Uruguay.
Punta del Este.
Yeah, Uruguay.
Uruguayo.
We went for New Year's there.
It's so touristy.
And we rent a house. So cool. It was during college. For first year of college, I think. So everyone was like, yay, this is fun. It's amazing. We are in college now. We are grown-ups.
I feel
Things
like that
that.
is the equivalent of college students in the U.S. going to like Cancun for spring break or something.
More or less like this.
Yeah.
And the house was a mess. Like I had to sleep on the sofa. It was the best place to sleep. And every time that we go out, the group, like it was a boys group and a girls group, we, how do I say that? We
Divided,
divided.
separated.
Yeah, separated to whatever we wanted to do. So a few times it was only me and two other people. So it was okay.
Cool. Yeah, I do think there's a difference between like going on a huge group with a travel agency, like 40 Brazilians going to Las Vegas on a big bus or something, and then just traveling with your friends. Okay, cool. So, do you have an advantage of group travel that you want to talk about?
Yes, we make stories together. So we will always remember that, oh my God, Alexia, do you remember when we did that and that happened and then ta-da-da-da-da-da?
That is very true.
Yeah.
That is very true. The memories you have when you travel with other people, in my experience, they seem to be more intense. Like, I remember traveling to England and Spain in college, and whenever I see my friends from college, those stories are always the first ones we talk about.
Yeah. When I traveled to Bariloche, Argentina,
Argentina.
my best friend was there. Hey, Marina. And Marina and I, we went to a boate, to a nightclub.
Mm-hmm.
And this nightclub, it had 7 floors.
Ooh.
And everyone was together, like we were 30 people, more or less.
Yeah. Can I stop you real quick? We were 30 people is a direct Portuguese translation.
Party of 30.
No, in this case, you would say there were 30 of us.
There were 30 of us.
So whenever you want to say like, somos cuatro, something like that, you say there are 4 of us.
Yeah.
In a restaurant, you can say party of 4, but just in restaurants.
And Mariana and I, we went to this nightclub as everyone else. And we were like, what is this place? This is a labyrinth. A total labyrinth. And we remember this night till today because we couldn't find the other 30 during the whole night. And it was a really, really dark place. And we remember walking around and not having fun at all. And there are a lot of
Sounds
memories.
awesome.
Yes. We went skiing and it was my first time skiing. And we divided the group like already at skiing. Never, and I was in never group, of
You
course.
had never skied before.
Yeah. I remember that we had a teacher, and the teacher was trying to tell us how to stop the ski, that you have to do that pizza thing.
Yeah, you got to make a pizza shape.
Yeah. And I am very thin, and I am very...
Petite.
how do you say leve? Light?
Yeah, you're a small girl.
Yeah, and I was waiting for my turn, but I don't know how I started to go down. And I remember my friend screaming, Alexia, você vai virar uma bola de neve! Para com isso! Não sei o quê. And I didn't know how to do that at all. And yeah, so every time that I meet people from this travel, they are always like, você aprendeu a esquiar já? Já tá tudo bem?
Okay, so I give you that one. I agree that when you travel with your friends, you do have memories for life that you might not necessarily have if you're traveling solo. So now it's my turn. In defense of solo travel, I think that it's much easier to make friends, talking about making new friends and learning about the local culture of the place you're going to, right?
Yeah.
So, for example, when you went to I don't know, Bariloche or Punta del Este. Did you make a ton of Uruguayan friends?
No.
Yeah. You just hung out with Brazilians.
Yeah.
Yeah. And one of the most common things I see with my students is they study abroad, do an intercambio, an exchange in the US, and they spend 90% of their time with other Brazilians. So for me, that is a big negative of group travel and a big positive for solo travel.
Yeah, but when you travel with your friends from college to China, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was the same thing as me.
Same.
Same thing as me.
Yeah. So the summer after my second year in university, I traveled to Thailand and China with a group of like 20 people, pretty much all my friends. And I did not learn anything about China and Thailand. It was awesome. It was crazy. We saw a lot of crazy stuff. But compared to the places that I've been to by myself, like Spain, Brazil, Guatemala, those places I know intimately. I made friends there. I know a lot about the culture. I'm still interested in the culture. And I didn't have that chance when I was in a big group.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I would change that because I'm older and I want to know more about the place that I'm visiting if I ever have a group travel again.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it depends on the time of your life. Like we were pretty young when we traveled to these places.
Yeah.
And it was a group thing. So
yeah,
it's horrible to say, but we didn't care much about the story.
Yeah. I think that's important that you say it's horrible to say.
Yeah.
Because I think especially when you're young, if you have that experience of, you don't only learn about the culture, but you also learn a lot about yourself. Because when you are with your friends or you are in your hometown, you kind of know how you act, like around everybody. You have your personality. But for some reason, if you are just in the middle of the US for the first time, you don't know anyone, your English is not that great, you have to decide what to do, who to see, what to eat. And you learn a lot about yourself.
Yeah.
So there's one more point that I want to make about travel, solo travel, and travel in general, and that is travel and language learning. But for that, we have to dedicate an entire episode because, I love to talk about language and travel.
We do that next time, maybe.
Oh, yeah, next time. Yeah, we're going to record it in just a second, and you will hear it on Wednesday. Okay, bye, Alexia.
Bye.